A bridge between cinema's top players and emerging art house talent, the Cannes Film Festival has a habit of turning the spotlight on countries and continents that stand out for their creativity, influence or singularity. This year, it has been India's turn to shine. Payal Kapadia's All We Imagine as Light is the first Indian film to feature in the festival's main competition in a staggering 30 years. There was praise too for Sandhya Suri's Santosh, about a woman police officer facing sexism and corruption as she investigates the murder of a young girl from a lower caste. Film and Television Institute of India student Chidananda S Naik bagged the first prize in the last Cinef section for Sunflowers Were the First Ones to Know, which is a 15-minute short film based on a Kannada folklore, and Indian-born Mansi Maheshwari's Bunnyhood, an animated film, bagged the third prize. Here are the highlights.
In a landmark moment for Indian cinema, Payal Kapadia has made history as her film All We Imagine as Light won the Grand Prix Award at the 77th Cannes Film Festival. Kapadia's riveting drama is the first Indian film to be showcased at the renowned festival in 30 years and the first ever by an Indian female director.
Thank you so much for this. It was already a dream to be selected in competition. And this was beyond my imagination, so thank you. And because I'm a huge fan of Miguel Gomes, I follow what he does and also invite my actors here on stage. Because without them, I don't think this film would have been possible. It's three women who've given me so much and been really contributed to the film like a family and made it their own. So thank you, ladies.
The Grand Prix Prize, also known as the Jury Prize, is the second most prestigious award at the Cannes Film Festival, and one that is well deserved for Kapadia's film, which received an enthusiastic 8-minute standing ovation at its world premiere earlier this week. Led by American filmmaker Greta Gerwig, who was president, the feature film jury consisted of Lily Gladstone, Omar Sy, Ebru Chehan, Juan Antonio Bayona, Eva Green, Hirokazu Koreda, Nadine Labaki, and Pier Francesco Favino. All We Imagine as Light follows nurse Prabha, whose routine is troubled when she receives an unexpected gift from her estranged husband. Accompanied by her roommate Anu, the two find their way in and out of Mumbai while navigating the complexities of love and relationships in this ode to sisterhood. Publications across the globe, from the BBC to The Guardian, have given the film glowing reviews, calling it glorious and an absorbing story full of humanity. For NDTV, this is Samia Afzal.
Meanwhile, cinematographer Santosh Sivan became the first Asian to be awarded the Pierre Angelier Tribute Award with recognition for his career and exceptional quality of work. Additionally, as you know, Anasuya Sengupta became the first Indian to win the Best Actress prize in The Shameless. But Payal Kapadia's All We Imagine as Light is the first Indian film to feature in the festival's main competition in a staggering 30 years. Ms. Kapadia spoke to France 24. Listen into what she had to say.
My name is Payal Kapadia. My film is called All We Imagine as Light.
This is Prabhejikanallo. This is Aaraikana. I don't know English.
The film is about the friendship between three women and the kind of friendships one makes one moves away from one's family and makes another city their home. I think a lot of young people would understand that.
Prabheji, I am going.
വീട്ടിൽ കാണും സിസ്റ്ററിന്റെ റൂംമേറ്റിനെ ഏടായിട്ട് എന്തൊക്കെയോ ഒരു മാറ്റം ഉണ്ടല്ലോ ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചാലും അവളൊരു പയ്യനുമായിട്ട് ഇഷ്ടത്തില്ല.
A lot of times in the system of the patriarchy, women are sort of pitted against each other. There is an aspect of bringing the other one down. It's so internalized that this is what happens, which is a real pity, because I think that if solidarity could exist beyond the patriarchy, it could be such a great thing for all of us.
And from Uttar Pradesh's Meerut to the French Riviera, our next guest is inspired by comedy movies like Welcome or even director David Dhawan's films. She actually believes these are films with loads of characters and lots of jokes, and it's indicative of the flavor of our country, where so much is going on at any point in time. She actually loves comedy and likes mixing it with horror. We have with us Bunnyhood director Mansi Maheshwari. Thank you so much, Mansi, for joining us on the World 24/7. Bunnyhood is such a wild ride. How was it born as both a project and a concept? Does the film stem from a personal story? Was the movie made with Can in mind? I'm well aware I'm bombarding you with questions, but we want to know everything.
No, I didn't have. I didn't even know Can would take animation. So when I first got in, my dad asked me, what other categories are there? And I was like, I've never even looked up the website. I had no idea. And I think this film, we had no idea. It was my first time filmmaking. We were just doing whatever made us laugh. Every step of the way, we were just having fun, making ourselves laugh. And we were like, okay, this made us laugh, put it in the film. This made us laugh, put it in the film. And I think that really worked. Anywhere we take the film, people laugh. And that's it. People have been lied to. People have lied to people, and everyone gets it. It's very simple. We're not trying to say anything big.
Well, given the intense energy of the short, I imagine it took quite a while to assemble it that way. But Mansi, Bunnyhood has managed to blend the horror and comedy genres. Honestly, it's so refreshing to see animation as a form and a genre growing in India. But in terms of existing Indian movies, some would actually argue you rarely see animation. Do you see the landscape changing in India?
I think people are just scared to be original, or not even original, just experiment with the technique. We have seen a few kinds of animation, which is 2D, 3D, CGI animation. But animation is a medium that you can literally animate. It's frame by frame. You can take anything and you can make it move, and that is what animation means. So I think once people start exploring that, there's going to be so much more originality coming out, and I think this is one reason why people like Bunnyhood.
Well, we'll be keeping a close watch on what you'll be working on next. Thank you so much, Mansi, for joining us on NDTV.